Welcome back to Cooking with Kayla D. I'm Kayla, and this is my husband Randy. My disclaimer. If you haven't done so, please subscribe and remember to hit that notification bell so you get all the up-to-date episodes. Also, feel free to to leave a comment so we can get to know you and hear your feedback on our videos, and also share. Sharing is caring. Today is our Wow Wednesday special. Today we're going to be making some lemon garlic shrimp pasta. For your ingredients, you're going to need 1/2 pound of pasta of choice, 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese grated, 1 tablespoon of chopped garlic, 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 to 2 tablespoons of lemon juice or juice from 1 lemon, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 pound of shrimp or chicken. Optional ingredients: a 1/4 cup of grated Asiago cheese and a 1/4 cup of chopped parsley. Salt and pepper to taste. This will serve 2 to 3 people. First off, you're going to get you a large pot with water in it and get it on high boiling. Once you have that going, it is time to start prepping our ingredients. I just got some Italian curly parsley, did a rough chop on it, and then set that aside. Next, I'm going to go ahead and grate my Parmesan cheese and my Asiago cheese. I chose to opt in, so I'll just get my grater out, and I did about a 1/2 cup of the Parmesan cheese and about a 1/4 cup of the parsley cheese. Also, if you already have the pre-grated, that is fine. It's just what I had on hand, so I grated it myself. Next, we're going to do our 1 tablespoon of crushed garlic. I already have my garlic crushed in a container, so I'm just going to scoop out a tablespoon of that into a container, so when I'm ready to cook, I can just boom boom get it done. This recipe takes exactly the amount of time it takes you to cook your pasta. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut up a lemon because I did have a fresh lemon on hand. Of course, if you have lemon juice, you can go ahead and use your lemon juice. So I just went ahead and used the fresh lemon and then squeezed the juice out. Make sure not to get any seeds in that. That'd be awfully awful if you went to go eat your pasta and you had lemon seeds in it. That's a funny joke. Yeah, not really. It really did happen to me once, so you do want to make sure that you remove those seeds. You don't want any choking on it. And if you're having people over, yeah, it's just a tiny bit embarrassing. So definitely make sure there's no seeds in there. And now that we are done doing our lemon juice, let's set that aside. We cheated on our shrimp this week. We had this package of this garlic and butter shrimp skewers in our freezer from Aldi. So I went ahead and thawed that out. And then I'm just going to go ahead and remove the skewers out of it. I'm just going to go ahead and dump the whole thing right into my pot, which you will see me do. This was just what we had on hand, so we just went ahead and went with it. It was a swim day, and on pool days, we like to have delicious food, but we like it to be a very fast and simple thing to do. So I was here in my bathing suit. You'll probably see my bracelet on from the pool. I have to wear a bracelet when we go to our pools here. But yeah, you just slide it right off. If it's thawed out, it will slide right off. It only took about 15 minutes to thaw this out from completely frozen. See how easy it is. It just came right off, and then I just set it aside. It was perfect for just the 2 of us. Now if you're going to be doubling the recipe, you definitely want 2 packs of this. I think it's under $5 a pack at an Aldi store near you. If you don't have an Aldi, I'm sure you can find something similar at your local supermarket in the freezer section. Next, my pasta water is up to boil, so I'm adding in my pasta and getting that to boil. I chose to use this gluten-free spaghetti. If you're using a spaghetti, then you'll want to gently take your tongs and twirl it around your pot until it gets inside of it like that. That way you're not breaking it and it does not clump up. And that is how I learned to get my spaghetti in without it being clumped up on one side. Next, I'm going to go ahead and show you the ingredients. We have them all laid out so we can make our cooking easy and fast, of course. So here we go. I have a large skillet out on medium to medium high heat, and I'm going to go ahead and add in my olive oil first. Now that I have my olive oil in, I will go ahead and add in my butter. You'll want to put your olive oil in first so your butter does not burn. Once your butter has melted down, go ahead and add in that garlic. The garlic you're going to stir around for about 30 to 45 seconds. Then you're going to start adding in the rest of your ingredients. The reason we do that is because we do not want our garlic to burn. If you have the center of your pot like mine where there's not a lot of anything there, make sure to get the garlic out of it so it's not directly on the pan and burning. So now it's time to go ahead and add in the rest of our ingredients. This is going to go fast. Just add in your drained pasta. You do not need to reserve pasta water for this recipe. After your pasta is in, go ahead and add in your Parmesan cheese at this time. Next, you're going to add in your parsley, and then you're going to want to stir it around with your prongs, combining the cheese and the parsley in with the garlic butter sauce as well as you possibly can. You don't have to overdo it. We're going to be stirring again, so don't worry about that. Your cheese may clump up, but it will thin out eventually and spread out throughout your entire dish, so don't worry about that. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add in that garlic butter shrimp that we have, making sure to get as much of that juice off as next. That is flavor. Yum, yum, yum. And then I'm going to go ahead and spread that out a little bit and then add in my lemon juice directly on top of that. Once I have that done, I'm going to go ahead and mix that around. At this point, the rest of that cheese that had clumped up, I don't know if you saw it or not, it will actually thin out and spread out through the dish. You only want your shrimp in the pan for less than 90 seconds. So as soon as you hit 90 seconds, you take that pan off of the fire and it is time to serve. For me, I generally will try to put majority of the pasta on the plate first and then place the shrimp on top. That way, whoever is getting that plate, it looks like they got a delicious meal. If you're using chicken, it goes for the same thing. If not, that is fine. Just do it however you want to do it. That's just how I do it because my husband's eyes light up when he sees all that shrimp on top of his pasta. Then I go ahead and make sure to get any of the garlic oil sauce that is left in the pan and pour it on top of our dishes. This time I opted to use the Asiago cheese. We love Asiago, so I went ahead and just sprinkled some right on top of our plates. And here you go, a delicious lemon garlic shrimp pasta. Chicken if you choose to use chicken. Thank you for being here with us on Cooking with Kayla D. As always, here's some photos from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We love sharing these photos with you. This right here is our wonderful sky wheel down on the boardwalk here in Myrtle Beach. Also a lovely boat ride heading out to North Myrtle Beach. You can see Myrtle Beach in the distance there. Isn't that just beautiful? And a sunset over the Carolina Forest in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
In the multitude of my anxieties within me, your comforts delight my soul. Psalm 94:19.
Thank you for being here on Cooking with Kayla D. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe by clicking this icon on the left. And here is another pasta dish to the right if you want to check it out. I'm sure you would enjoy it. See you next time, and God bless.